a 21-year-old phenom who had won 3 straight world championships, a skater who could land a jump that no other human being on Earth could perform. A young man so supremely confident he walked around Olympic backstage in a shirt that said in gold letters, "Quad God." And then, on the biggest night of his life, in front of the entire world, he fell apart. That moment at the 2026 Milan Olympics didn't just shock the figure skating world, it reopened a question that fans had considered settled, a debate that cuts to the heart of American greatness, athletic legacy, and what it truly means to be the best of all time. Ilia Malinin versus Nathan Chen, the quad god versus the Olympic machine. Which one is actually the greatest American figure skater of the modern era? Stay with us, because the answer is far more complicated and far more fascinating than you think. Let's start with Nathan Chen, because to understand what Malinin is chasing, you need to understand what Chen built. Nathan Chen arrived on the Olympic stage at the 2018 Pyeongchang Games as a teenager, and it went badly. He fell multiple times. He finished 5th, the kind of collapse that ends careers before they begin. But Nathan Chen did something that separated him from every other skater of his generation. He got back up. Not just physically, he got back up mentally, technically, artistically. He went home and he got to work. From 2018 to 2022, Nathan Chen was the most dominant force in men's figure skating on the planet. 6 consecutive US national championships, 3 consecutive world championships. He didn't just win, he redefined what winning looked like. He brought a level of technical precision and artistic maturity to the sport that forced the entire world to recalibrate its standards. And then came Beijing 2022, the stage where ghosts either come back to haunt you or get buried for good. Nathan Chen buried his. He delivered what many still call the most complete, dominant Olympic performance in men's figure skating history. A short program that was flawless, a free skate that was breathtaking, a total score that left his competitors in a different atmosphere entirely. He didn't just win the gold medal, he won it by a margin so large it felt like he had been skating in a different competition. Nathan Chen walked away from competitive skating shortly after, going to Yale to a life beyond the rink. But here's the thing about greatness. It doesn't retire when the athlete does. Now meet Ilia Malinin, born December 2nd, 2004, the son of 2 professional figure skaters, a boy who grew up on the ice the way other kids grow up on basketball courts or football fields. And somewhere along the way, Ilia Malinin decided that the limits of human possibility in figure skating were simply a suggestion. In 2022, at just 17 years old, he did something the sport had never seen. He landed a quadruple Axel, 4.5 full rotations in the air, in international competition. Let that sink in. Every elite figure skater in the world had been trying to land that jump for decades. Ilia Malinin did it as a teenager, made it look relatively comfortable, and then started putting it into his programs regularly. The skating world gave him a nickname immediately, the Quad God. And for a while, it felt like the title wasn't hyperbole, it was just accurate. He won the 2024 World Championship, then 2025, then 2026, 3 consecutive world titles. He set world records. He landed 7 clean quadruple jumps in a single program at the Grand Prix final. He was scoring points that the sport had never seen before. By the start of the 2026 Olympics, analysts weren't asking if Malinin would win gold, they were asking if he would set a new all-time Olympic scoring record. And then came Milan, and the most dramatic collapse in Olympic figure skating history. Here is what happened and why it changes everything about this debate. Malinin skated onto the ice for the men's individual free skate as the undisputed favorite. He was leading after the short program. The gold medal was by every rational analysis already his. And something happened that no algorithm, no training regimen, no technical superiority could have predicted. the Olympics happened to him. He flinched on the quad axel, then a planned quad loop became a double. A triple flip disappeared. A quad salcho ended with him on the ice. By the time the scores flashed, he had fallen to 8th place. 8th! Kazakhstan's Mikhail Shidorov took gold. Malinin told reporters simply, "I blew it." Now pause right there, because this is exactly the moment where the GOAT conversation turns electric. Nathan Chen in his moment of supreme pressure delivered. Ilia Malinin in his moment of supreme pressure didn't. That is not a small distinction. In the world of Olympic legacy, it is everything. But, and this is where it gets complicated, Malinin still won an Olympic gold medal in Milan. He was the anchor of the Team USA skating squad that claimed gold in the team event, fighting through his own imperfect performances to secure victory over Japan by a single point. And 3 weeks later, in March 2026, he won his 3rd consecutive world championship. The man falls at the Olympics on a Thursday and wins the world title a month later. What does that tell you? So here is the real question. Here is what this debate is actually about. Is greatness defined by your ceiling, by the absolute highest thing you have ever achieved in your sport? Or is it defined by your floor, by your ability to perform at your best when everything is on the line, when the world is watching, when there is no margin for error? If greatness is ceiling, Ilia Malinin wins this debate. It isn't close. He's doing things in figure skating that Nathan Chen never did, never could do, and frankly, no human being has ever done. The quad axel alone puts him in a category of technical achievement that may never be replicated. His world record scores in the free skate are not just better than Chen's, they belong to a different generation of what the sport thinks is possible. But if greatness is defined by clutch performance, by delivering when it costs the most, Nathan Chen's Olympic gold in Beijing stands as a monument that Malinin has not yet matched. Nathan Chen got his one shot at Olympic glory and he seized it so completely that he won by a historic margin. Malinin got his shot and fell. But here's what I keep coming back to. Nathan Chen is 25 years old. He retired. His story is written. It's a beautiful, complete story. Ilia Malinin is 21 years old. He has won 3 world championships and 1 Olympic team gold medal. He has broken scoring records that didn't seem breakable, and he has experienced the most devastating collapse of his career and come back 1 month later and won the world title. The greatest athletes in history are not defined by the moments they fell, they are defined by what they do after. If Malinin goes to the 2030 Olympics, if he gets there healthy, if he gets that gold medal, if he performs the way the sport's greatest moments demand, this debate won't just close, it will close forever. Nathan Chen is a legend. Ilia Malinin is a legend in progress, and the most thrilling thing in American sports right now is watching that progress happen in real time on the ice. So tell me, who do you think is the greatest? Drop your answer in the comments right now. And if you want to see the full breakdown of both skaters' careers, every world title, every world record, every Olympic moment, subscribe and hit the bell, because this conversation is far from over.